y'all get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me, it's your boy, Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live, all decked out, all decked out, all decked out. I told y'all we was going to have a show tonight, and yeah, we going to have a show tonight. Woo! The table going to be hot, the table going to be hot, the table going to be hot. Look here, now look here, before the old country boy gets started, I need to do something real quick. What I need to do is, in my heart, there's been a lot of people in my spirit. There's been a lot of people in my life. There's been a lot of people that have prayed, that have supported, that have uplifted, and that have encouraged this old boy right here. So I want to take the opportunity. I can't tell everybody, but there's one gentleman, Gary Patterson. He's up in, I think it's North Dakota, South Dakota, one of them, somewhere up yonder. Let me tell you, we've been friends. I never met the man personally. I never met him personally. And what I have done is we've been friends on Facebook, okay? Unto God truth. And this man has posted some things at times in my life when it was a dark cloud over this old boy's life. But he posted some things, and some of his posts were uplifting and encouraging. And you look, during them dark times, it kept me going. It kept me motivated. So, Gary, I just want to say personally from this old boy right here, if you're listening, thank you. If you ain't listening, if somebody knows and tag, tell me that this old boy, the Louisiana country boy, right here, just wanted to say thank you and continue doing what you're doing. Continue doing what you're doing. Man, I love you. And I think that if more of us understood that how connected we all are, how we truly, truly, truly need one another. How we need one another. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. All right. I done said what I said. And now. Look here. Old country boy, y'all looking at. Y'all didn't think I could get dignified. Wait, look here. I even got me one of these. I don't even know what you call these things, but I got me one more pocket holder. I call them snot rag. I got me one of them old things right there, because it might be old tear rag, because I might cry tonight. Boy, look at him. Old country boy has the honor, the privilege tonight, right here at the table, to welcome a musical legend. I'm going to say it one more time. A musical legend. And an all-around great guy. He is. This man right here has moved the country boy so much. Old country boy, that man got a song. It's called My Angel. Old country boy got a tattoo right here, My Angel, in honor of his mother, my mother. I'll be talking about him in the third sense of his mother. That's me. I'm the country boy. Of my mother and my oldest daughter, My Angel. That's what I do. First time I heard this man's music, whoo, I was about to shut the club down. I was like, oh, I'm finna be Kenne Wayne sign up and yeah. But you know what? He is a all around good guy. This man even cuts his own grass. He's a superstar, cut his own grass. Now y'all know that's real. You can't get no realer than that. That tire real. But look here. I got my new word. I'm gonna use it. Without further ado, the old country boy is gonna sit back. And as I always say, it's my birthday celebration. Sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Oh, Kenne Wayne, Mr. Angel Man, the King. Put something in their ear. Have your way, my brother.
What's going on, country boy?
What's going on, sir?
Oh, that much, man. Bless. Just living life, man. Living life. Having fun. Excited to be here tonight with you, man. And, it's an honor for me to be here to speak with a brother, like you, man. Chop it up for real.
Yes. It's a blessing, man. It is a blessing. Sometimes we forget that people are real. And when I say that, sometimes when we were just talking, sometimes people live behind these falsehoods and these characters. But I will say in all our conversations that we had, even though you are a superstar, even though you are a major recording artist, you're real. You're just a real man. You are a real man.
I'm a man. I'm a child of God, and I live every day as a man. I don't live as a superstar or an artist or anything like that, because you have to turn that off and turn it on when it's time to go. But some of these folks can't turn it off, and they live that 24/7. And trust me, man, that's a bad way to live. You just have to be normal and enjoy life. And that's been my thing, man, to enjoy life, because at one time in life it was all about music. And I'm telling you, man, that's a bad way. I look back one day and say, dang, man, a bunch of years been passed by, man. I wasn't home for Christmas, all the holidays and stuff, man, and I had to make a change with that. The older I got, man, to spend time with the family.
Right. That's true, and the thing is the realness is that even in everyday life, we get so caught up in what we're doing. And I said this, and I had to come to the realization myself, that sometimes we get so caught up in what we're doing that we forget why we're doing it.
Yes.
You can't, look, I'm going to work and I'm trying to provide for my family. Wait, I'm doing this for my family. But you're not giving them nothing, but you're giving work, all of you, and you're giving your family none of you. And that's a hard thing, man. That's a hard thing.
Yes, it is. And, I try to, I guess it's when you get to be a certain age, man, you look at life different and stuff, man. And I've always been into this music, and it's not always about money. I'm one of these guys that's here to keep the craft alive.
Yes.
And today a lot of folks are just about the dollar. And that's cool. We all need money. But if we don't keep the music alive, it'll die and it'll become something else, because it was guys when I was a kid, Johnny, the Temptations, all those type of guys, they had real music and paved the way for folks like myself and other people to be able to do what we do today. So we have to continue this, and I know everything evolves, but we still have to stay in line with it and not let it get away from us, man.
Right. And that's some of the things that I see and every day, and I'm sure more so in the music industry, is how we forget to pay honor to the ones that paved the way. How you come along like you the first one to do this. I'm the first. Kenny, you was out there on the stage long before a lot of these cats even knew what a stage was. And you can't, and that's even in life. We forget that there were people that blood, sweat, and tears in order for us to have and be able to do what we do now, and for us to forget or act like it didn't exist. Man, come on.
Yeah. I had a situation happen one day last week. I was watching this podcast, and this young brother that I know was on the podcast, and they were asking him when he came out in the business. Well, he put himself 5 years before his time. Now he telling all these people, hey man, I came out of this date. I was here with this person, that person, that person. I'm looking at him like, man, why are you sitting there telling these white ones? But people do that so they can make folks think, hey man, oh man, this guy was here with all that. But one thing we can't do is we can't change history.
Right.
So we shouldn't be. I'm not gonna lie and say that I've done anything, been anywhere, and I haven't been there, haven't done it. I'm gonna always tell you the truth. And I expect the other men and women out here to do the same thing. I can't make anybody do anything, but as friends, we should be able to tell the truth to each other.
Right.
Keep it 100, as they say.
Yeah, and that's and what you say is so true. And why would you have to? Why would you have to? Why would you have to? In my mind, you just discrediting yourself. If God has given you the talent, then you have the talent. Okay. Now, I said these two words on a show I did: talent and desire. God gives you the talent to do whatever it is, but you have to have the desire to want to.
Yeah.
And when you have that desire, you ain't got to take away from nobody else and try to degrade nobody else. Just get up and have the desire. Yeah, because I'm sure there was many times Kenny didn't want to go in the studio, but the desire, because you had the talent,
yes,
but
sir.
you had the desire, like, I've got to do this.
Yes.
And people, it's like you don't want. I've said this. Let me see if this makes any sense to you. People want to go from 1 to 1 million without going through any of the other numbers.
Yes, yeah. That's a good way. Yeah.
I didn't want to get that.
Yeah.
You can't. You cannot jump steps. I don't know what it is that people just think like, I'm starting here today and I'm gonna be here tomorrow. No, there's a reason for it.
Yeah. Today in what they call this Southern Soul stuff, all the young artists that come out, they're not concerned with getting a hit record. They're more concerned with, I want somebody to put me on the shows, versus back in the day, the only way you could get on the show is if you had to have a hit record. Right. But now they just want to go along and give everybody, well, man, I put a record out, give me a chance. Well, somebody can give you a chance, but if you got 100 people trying to do that, man, that's hard to start putting all these people on shows with no hit record, So I just think, they need to step back and, take a look at it and get back to the basic, man, because that's what got us all here, the basics.
The basic. Look, and that's so true. People trying to they want to do trigonometry. They want to do, everything else. But guess what? It started with 1 + 1. I don't care where you go from now. Listen, yeah. But if you can't do simple math, if you can't do simple addition, which is the basics, if you can't do that, why you want everything else? You want everything else. I see it every day in life. I see it and I go like, man, what is wrong? What monster? And here's the thing, and maybe this sounds crazy, but what monster have we created, and how big is that monster going to become later on? See, because now we're feeding into something that ain't even real.
Yes.
It ain't even real. I want to get this because I got that. But you ain't paid to do. What's that? Yeah. You got to pay the dues. Nobody wants to pay the dues. Yes, nobody wants to pay any dues on anything. Yeah. In my business, where I used to work at, we had this saying: you have to have some skin in the game.
Yes.
Don't nobody want to put no skin in the game. They just want the payout, or they want you to do this, but if it don't work, I ain't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Well, if it did work, that was me. Nobody want to put skin in the game.
Got to put some skin in the game,
man. And that's how we do it, because that shows accountability, responsibility. Man, I want, and it's not like I want this to succeed, because it ain't just about me. And I'm sure that you wasn't doing. You hadn't been doing this because just about me. It's just about Kenny.
Yeah. It's about the music to me, because I was raised up around people that was into music, and I have friends and family, and I'm one of these guys that's advocating to keep it alive, keep it moving. Yes. And we need more people. But like you say, it's just life, period, man. A lot of folks they'll do anything for the dollar.
And that is so. And for me, and I don't know, maybe it's because I'm aging myself now, but for me, that is so disheartening, to be able to see that and see people that really do that. And it's not about not put this out, or I'll say this, or this gonna sell, or I'll act like this, just because I want, the bag, because I'm chasing the bag. Yeah. I'm chasing the bag. Let me tell you something. I told somebody this right now. The problem with people chasing the bag is when they catch it, it's empty.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing in it.
When they chase the bag and there's something in it, they keep wanting more and more and more.
Yes.
You know, like I spoke about drugs earlier. You know, it's like in the communities where we all raised up at, man, it's filled with drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But we live in a time now to where if you see my son selling drugs, they don't want you to tell, you know, oh man, you can't be but man, you're destroying the neighborhood, man. Somebody has to say something about it, you know. And you know yourself, man, back in the days when the old folks caught you doing something wrong, they was gonna put it on you down the street or 10 blocks up the road, and then go call your mom and dad, and they was gonna put it on you again, you know.
Right. And that, you know, that's because that's when people cared about one another. You know, you're not finna bring that holiday. You ain't finna bring that up in here.
Yeah.
You ain't finna bring. You know, and now it's everybody got so hush mouth. Everybody got so quiet because you know it made you feel like if you spoke out, if you said something. I said this the other day. You know, if you stand for, it's that old saying, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And there's a whole bunch of people we need to pick up because a bunch of folks done fail. They falling over here, they falling over there. They wants to be hush mouth. You know, they don't want to say nothing because we have created this crazy society. Is if you stand on morals and you stand on principles, I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to make you the worst person in the world because you have morals and standards.
Yes.
My goodness.
That's amazing, man. You know, but it's where we at today in life, man, and it's like these young brothers with the drugs and the guns, 12, 13, 14. Man, when I was that age, man, I lived in a room in my mom and dad's house, but that wasn't my room.
Right.
Anytime they wanted to go in there, they'd go in there and check it, you know. Yeah. But a lot of these kids, if they well, that's my room. No. You just stand here for a little while. It's my room, you know. And we need to get to that, man. And you know, and I know it may be a losing battle, but at least we have to try.
Right. And that's what we need to do. You know, and I open this forum up just for that, for people to come to a place where you have the ability to speak. I just got tired and fed up, and I thank the Lord for giving me the opportunity of people holding back what they truly feel, and or feeling like you're gonna get ostracized for saying what you feel, or not here, man. Look, this is a forum where people can open and be real and be transparent. I don't care. Look, you know what Michelle said. My worthless 2 cents, your approval not needed.
Right. Yeah.
and that's where it is that when we stop looking for other folks' approval on what we're doing and just do what we're called to do, whatever it is. I'm gonna tell you right now, I say this right now. I don't care if you're supposed to be a liar. Be the best one.
Cause you gotta be the best one when you're a liar, man. Cause you tell them. If you're not telling the good lies, they gonna catch you, man.
Right. You know, and that's what, you know, be the best, whatever it is. If that's don't worry about these. If you are, be the best, whatever it is. Put 100% into it. You know, people over here on this, and again, we waving, man. We ain't got no skin in the game. We're gonna go over here. Oh, wait a minute, Kenne over there with a big hit. I'm gonna roll over there with Kenne. Oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna go over. Man, can you stick with somebody? Can you stick with something? Can you have a solid foundation? I could be wrong. I know I'm wrong. I see more folks that done built their foundation on sand and mud.
Hey, you're 200% right. I see it all the time. All the time.
And at the end of the day, they come back, and then what they want to do is complain. Here my other one, Kenny. I'm sorry. My other one is this: is folks they done whatever it was, but then they want to complain about the outcome. Wait a minute, well, I did it because Kenny was over there singing like that, and I was trying to be like him, and then, but it didn't work, so it's your fault. Wait a minute, but
I tell one thing when young artists ask me, Mr. Kenne, man, what can you tell me to help me out? I say, hey, brother or sister, keep your day job. Because it's rough out here. It's up and down. And then some folks will look at me like, oh, you got to be lying. No, you may not like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. I'm going to spit the truth out to you, And that's what a lot of us like to do is we don't like the truth. And like you say, they run from it, and they don't want to hear the truth, man. Oh, he hating on me. She hating on me. They said, man, no, baby, I'm just telling you the truth, And with a couple of my sons, man, I told them when they were younger, man, hey, man, get you a job. They want to do the music too. I said, brother, get you a job, do the music as a hobby, man. Right. The game and change out here is rough, it's hard, and it's just, and then now, man, in this Southern Soul genre, you got every day you have a new artist coming out. I mean, every day. It's no governing, anybody can record the record and come out, so it is stacking. Right. So, and they always say, well, man, that's enough for everybody to eat. No, sooner or later, it won't be enough for everyone to eat, man, because if you have 1,500 artists out here in a certain area trying to eat, it's going to get rough, man. And then once it gets rough, that's when the hating start, the backstabbing, And they're doing it now, it's not that bad, so.
And that's unfortunate, because I don't know the music industry, but I know business. When you have a company, and maybe it's compare, you have a company that has a store, and they put one on this corner, and then a year later they put one on this corner. Now what you're doing is you're cannibalizing each other, because look, if you was getting a part of it, and now you're gonna put now whatever you was getting gonna go over here. See, right. And people don't understand it. When you start stacking, what you just said is now I got to go against my friend, because guess what? Because I gotta eat. Now I gotta degrade you to eat.
Yeah.
And why? It is not. Again, if people, in my opinion, and I don't know the music industry, if people would just take time and learn the craft, and learn the business end of it, and learn all of this. See, that's what I think about business. Yeah. That's what I think about anything. Let me learn the back end, the middle, and the other end. Because guess what? If this over here don't work, I know how to do this back here.
Yes.
You can only look. You might have 2 million artists, but only 2 producers.
Yeah. And that's what's happening, man. You got all these people running here because it's an easy genre to get into. So everybody and their cousin is running over here, man. And versus back in the day when you had the record companies, and we didn't have the access to the recording era the way we have, can go record on our own now and stuff, So back then you had to go, first of all, you had to have that talent to go and get a deal with that record company.
Right.
So when all of that left, and when technology changed, man, it just started coming, and a lot of it is bad, and it gets into, so then you get people that the DJ get discouraged and say, oh man, I don't want to hear no more music. I done checked my email this week and I had 10 bad songs, Right. Here comes Kenne Wayne with one, they fired off mad and said, look, they don't even take the time to listen to Kenne Wayne because they had 10 other bad songs they had to listen to and stuff, so, but I guess it's a part of the game, man, and, just got to keep sticking and moving. That's the way I look at it, man. I've been grinding at this for a long time, man, so.
And
that's the way it is.
But and you have that thing, I call it staying power. You have that staying power. You have been there. And it's good to see men like yourself that are in the industry, but don't allow it to take you over and allow you to make something ugly and do these other things. You stand on your character. You stand on who you are. You stand on being that man that you have been. It ain't been like, oh well, guess what? I'm gonna go over here and do this now.
Yeah,
that's not how it is. And that's that thing again. I just said people waver. They wavering out here. Oh, this ain't working. Let me go over here and do this. Oh, this ain't working. Let me go over here and do this. Or let me talk about these people over here. Let me tell you something. Here's what I feel about people that do that. For me personally, if I have to degrade you, Kenny,
yes,
I'm gonna get higher. See what happens is that thing called karma.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It comes back around. If I got to step on you to try to get a step higher, my turn's coming. My turn's coming.
Oh, that's a guarantee.
And the thing about it is, people don't realize that is whatever you lay out there today, trust me, you're gonna eat that thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or the next day. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna eat it. And don't get mad when you gotta eat it because it's facts.
Yeah. And it's sad, man. A lot of these, like we said earlier, a lot of these youngsters today, man, they really, they don't care, man. That's like the young men killing each other, man. They killing, man, and like it's a game. They can turn it off and reset it, and
right.
It's amazing, man. They kill, now their family is screwed up and the other person's family is screwed up,
Yes. And that is the saddest thing, man, is I try not to, I'm gonna be honest with you. I try not to watch the news like that and because it's so depressing to see this and day after day after day after day after day that there are people in today's time that have no value for life. They have no value for life. They don't value this beautiful thing. This beautiful thing that we have been given as life. It's nobody values it. It's like, oh well, I know me. When I came up, man, and we talk about guns and things. I came up in the country. You used to have a gun, but you used to go out there hunting.
Right.
That's what you used it for.
Yeah.
Now you see people walk around here with guns that ain't never shot nothing. Let me tell you something. This is me personally. I don't know about nobody else. Pulling a trigger and watching something die. I'm talking about even a deer. Man, let me tell you something. To know that you contributed to taking a life away from something, that ain't always the easiest thing.
No.
Talking about an animal. So when you're talking about how people go out here and they have the and I can just shoot and when you taking the life away from something, man, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people in their minds, because let me tell you something, sometimes what people don't realize is that you got to, when you go to sleep at night and you done took a life, man, that thing don't leave him.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
That don't leave him. That don't leave him. And people think it's so easy and it's just, I'm gonna just go out here and I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that. That don't leave him. And yeah, people talk about destroying, you are 100% correct. Someone goes out here, a youngster goes out here and takes somebody's life, or an older person takes somebody's life. You ain't on an island, is what I always say. Because if you got a mom or dad, a sister, cousin, uncle, anybody that cared about you, what you just did affected them.
Yes.
First, what you did affected them, your action. Now, whoever you hurt, also you just affect. It was a whole ripple effect.
Yes.
A whole ripple effect. That's what's being this world, this nation is being torn apart by ripple effects of things that people just pass by.
Yes.
And it's crazy is, when I used to see things on TV, it was shock. Because that's what I try to get back to. That's why I really don't watch TV, because when I watch it, I want to still have that shocked effect.
Right.
I don't want to become so numb to where it's normal.
Yes.
But I look, that's just normal.
Yeah.
50 people got killed, that's normal.
Yeah.
And we get into that. We just make it normal.
Yeah. this past Friday, man, and when I live at Jennings, Louisiana, a 20-year-old killed, I think the young man was 28 years old. Now, the 20-year-old, I've been knowing him since he was a youngster, watched him grow up. Something had an altercation with the other guy, man. The 20-year-old shot the other guy 5 times. If I'm getting it right. Shot him 4 in the body and 1 time in the head. You know, and I'm trying to figure out, man, what could be that bad and that upset? It was something about a fight. He left and came back, you know, and killed a guy. You know, if you had enough sense to leave,
right.
You know, you gotta stay gone, man, because nothing is worth losing your freedom over, man.
Right. And that's so true. It's so true and sad, and it's again, it's disheartening that we have a generation and people that don't even see that. Don't even see, you know. But then you won't. I'm gonna laugh about this. Then you want to be down there talking about, can you put some money on my books, man?
Yeah.
No, I sure can't.
Yeah.
No, if you was out, you could have had a job.
Yeah.
You know, but we make it. It's like we make it fun. We make it like it's no big deal. We make it like taking a life or killing somebody or this, like it's really nothing, like it should be. And every day, it just happens every day. No, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. You know, and I'm so tired of people that just lackadaisical about it and just like, oh well.
Yeah.
You know, we are losing young men, we're losing young women. And it's because, in my opinion, I say this because I've got a 3-year-old, and I sit and I talk and I spend time with her. My oldest is 30, you know, but I've learned over those years. I talk, we have conversations. You know, it's about trying what we failed, what we missed at is training.
Yes.
We miss training these children. We miss loving them because we want to put them in front of TVs and games and let them raise our kids. So they learn this fake shooting by watching this fake stuff on TV that has clouded their minds in these games, but we don't even know what they're watching because what we don't want is them in our presence.
Yes.
Go on over there. Let me give you this game. Get up out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, man. You know, and you know, it's sad to say it tore our community up, man. You know, you got a lot of these parents want to be friends with their kids, man. You know, hey man, we can laugh and talk, but there's a line, you know, that you don't cross, man. You know, and you know, just like I always say, man, gotta get back to the basic, man. Get back to the basic, and it's some folks is just lazy. That's what it is, man. You know, like you said, they want to take care of their responsibility, and you know, hey man, I go outside and you know, leave me alone, you know, and you tell them to go outside, and they might go out there and blow a house up or something, man. Right. You know,
and it's true, man. You know, and that's what me now. What I learned is that with my little one, all she wants, Kenny, you know, she wants my attention.
Yeah.
That's all. She just wants my attention.
Yes.
So we could be sitting there. She could be looking at a movie, and I'll be like, "Oh my God, she watching the movie. Let me go do something." She'll be like, "Daddy, put your phone down." I'll be like, "Okay." You want me to watch the movie with you? Okay, let's watch the movie.
Yeah.
But and that's okay. But a lot of parents don't want to do that. They don't want to take that time and understanding. Let me tell you, if we don't train our children, the world will.
Oh yeah. Not just the world, the folks in the jailhouse will.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And, you don't want them to train them. You know. Yeah, it's crazy out here these days, man, and we just got to keep pushing, man.
Yes.
Got to keep pushing, man. Shoot. What's happening on your end of the country, man?
Man, look, it's hot. Look, I talk. It's about 520 degrees. I ain't going to hell because it look. It's hot.
Yeah, man. You were messing with about cutting the grass, man. My grass is brown, man. You know. Hey, I'm good because the gas so high, man. You know.
Man, let me tell you, boy, look at him. Boy, look at him. You know, you used to take one of them old gas cans. Yeah. Boy, you fill one of them things up, you done spent 20.
Oh yeah, man.
What they used to be like, hey, can you give me a ride? I give you a couple of dollars. No, you won't.
Oh yeah, man. It's amazing, man. I remember back in the days, I had a Lincoln, man, and this was probably 95, so up there 96, man, and you know, I could go to the station and fill that thing up about $13 or $14, man. You can't do it anymore, man. Shoot. Well, yeah, might be about $1,300 or $1,400, man.
Right. Hey, man, look, I remember when I was coming up, boy, I had one of them old shit with that 4-barrel carburetor. You know, when you hit that thing, go, boy, look, you wood right now. Look, back then, the gas, look, every time you hit it, the gas is.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be driving nothing like that.
Man, it was raining here yesterday, right? It was pouring down raining, and I had went to go get me something to eat, and passed by an old truck, came through just flying. I say, that's all right. Going on, right on through there, flying through there. I say, but when you get to that gas station,
pull over.
Big old dude with. I say, yeah, because I know what them things do. They sucking that gas right on up out.
Yeah, man. And that diesel higher than the gas is high, but the diesel is even higher, man.
Man, I'm telling you, you know, I feel for them people in the trucking industry, man. You know, because I know that. You know, a while back, few years back, everybody trying to talk about everybody getting into the trucking business and the hauling business, and everybody wanted to leave and get a truck. Man, then the prices shot up there. You know, I truly feel for them people because I know it ain't easy out there, man. Especially now, because you got to charge somebody, and you know how we don't want to pay nothing no way. You know. You know, they probably do you like that, Kenne. I know. Can I get a deal on your show?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, I was making someone laugh a couple of days ago, man. I had a promoter call me. Now I hadn't talked with his brother since like the early 2000s, and he called me up, and said, "Hey, man, I'm trying to book you, man. You know, so what's he gonna charge you, man?" So I give him the price. Oh man, he said, "Man, you can't give me the price you did back in the early 2000s." I'm like, "Come on, man." Oh yeah, man. That's one thing about us, man. We all want something for free, man.
Yeah. Look, I always trying to get that deal.
Oh yeah, man. And you got some of them. You give them that deal, then they come back around next year, 2 years later. They want to deal with you. I'm like, hold on, man. Did I give you a deal the last time?
Right. You know, that's unfortunate. You know, is people don't, and I say that we don't want to. We'll go anywhere else. And if it says this is my price, then that's my price.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to ask no deal. We ain't trying to cut nothing. But we come to on this side or somebody I know, and we be like, oh, you can't. You know, I've learned, and I always respected business. I've always respected it because I've been a part of it. But now with doing my own thing, I'm learning like, look, there's a lot more behind what goes on, what you see here. But there's things like you want me to cut this and cut that, you know, but you don't support me. There's a difference. You know, you don't even support me. If I had a show next door, you wouldn't even come watch me. But now you want me to do your show.
Yeah. And
you know, and that's that thing. I one of these days, Lord, if He helped me to figure that one out, because I can't. You know, I be telling folks, what does it hurt to support somebody? What does it help? Hurt. And folks act like it just, I can't. Well, we won't even support one another.
Yeah, it's that old crab in the bucket mentality, and you know how we are. Oh shoot, I ain't going down there and give tiny who know none of my money tomorrow. He's gonna be done bought him a car and stuff, So we got and don't understand, like you say, business,
Right.
That person might have a packed house in the club or whatever they're doing, but that don't mean that they get rich off of what they're doing.
Right, right, right. And when we can understand that, and I guess people don't really want to understand that, is what it takes for you to do what you do. It takes a lot. It ain't, it's not just like, oh, whoop, I'm gonna just pop up and do this. There are things that you have to progressions that you have to go through. Things that you have. Look, what I give you is that this is the price I gave you. And the reason I gave you that price, because I figured out all of this over here.
Yeah.
This is the best price I can give you because I got to figure all these things in.
Yeah.
Oh, but can you cut that song? Hey, come on.
Oh, I get it all the time, man, and just, some folks, they accept it, then some, oh man, he this and he that, I'm like, no, man. I had a guy call me years back, somewhere in the early 2000s too, man, and he wanted me to go to Virginia. He said, man, you come on out here with your band, man. Hey, man, I'll give you 500. I'm like, come on, dude, what is wrong with you, man? And he was an older brother at the time, man, but I'm like, man, he was way back in the 50s with that price.
Wait, but he wanted you to come. He wanted you to come and bring your band.
Yeah.
Look,
$500, man. I'm like, come on, man, you guys did change. I said, yeah, we've changed a lot from 1950. I said, man, I'll burn up $500 gas get there, man.
Right.
Shoot. But yeah, some folks they understand business, but some folks just be trying to get over that.
Yeah, and that's truly unfortunate. Not what I do feel is that if we all support one another, and maybe it's crazy, maybe it's me, maybe it's wishful thinking, but I just feel if we all support one another, then we all come up.
Right.
We all come up. Right. It's not like I'm taking nothing from you. I'm supporting you, and then the support goes around, and we all rise. And instead of one trying to hold one down, you done got too famous, and let me pull you back, and this that. No, if we all just understand what's for Kenne, it's for Kenne.
Yeah.
If nobody else have it, you can talk about me, you can try to scandalize my name, but guess what? What's got my name on it? And my name on it.
Oh yeah.
And and when we can respect that, and in the business or just in general life, it's just respect that. Well, he came up quicker than I did. No, he was just. Here's what I think about blessing, Kenne. Blessings with your name on it means when you receive a blessing that has your name on it, that means you had directed yourself to where it was. Okay, if you have not yet received the blessing with your name on it, that means you're in the wrong place.
Right.
Okay, if you redirect,
yeah,
then you gonna get what's yours.
Yes.
So you can't walk out your back door and expect to step in your front yard. I ain't in the front yard yet, because you ain't in the right place.
Yeah.
When you walk out the way you're supposed to walk out, you're gonna be in the front yard.
Yes.
And that's what I think people like, oh, well, why ain't? Because you ain't.
Yeah. You're 100% right on that one, man. About to use that, man. Shoot, that's a good one. You can't walk out the back door and expect to be at the front door. Yeah, but that's us, man. And I think we as a people, man. I think we concentrate on material things.
Yes.
Too much. And man, we all like nice things and stuff, man. And but you got to know the line. You can't go and pay buy a pair of tennis shoes $300 and you got a bill to pay tomorrow, and you're walking around with the new shoes on, and don't have the bill money, man.
Right. Our priorities are so
Yeah.
distorted.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is them shoes that we got on, we got them to impress Mary Jane over there. We trying to impress somebody that don't even care. That won't even do nothing for us, but we trying to get this to impress them. And I got this here, Uchi purse or Gucci, whatever it's called. We want to walk around and we want to be flamboyant and all this for folks who don't even care.
Yeah.
Trying to impress folks who don't care.
Yeah.
Our priorities are just.
Yeah. I mean, it's real crazy. You said something earlier. You could have someone that been to school and graduating and become a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
You could have a brother coming out of jail. You can throw parties for both of them. For the same people to come, they go to that brother that come out of jail, because most of the time they think that person is guilty. That's the, oh man, he's the one. Right. When we should be uplifting. We can uplift them both.
Right.
We could be uplifting that person that just become a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, man, And it's more to life. I tell it to my kids and young nieces and nephews, man. You don't have to be a sport person in sports, a person in music. There's all kind of ways you can make money,
Right.
I don't know if you remember this, man. Back in the 90s, man, every young brother around here wanted to be a rapper, man, and that was crazy, man. I'm like, damn, boy, they don't want to do nothing else but rap.
Right. Hey, look, Kenne. Some of them still trying to this day.
Oh yeah.
Them same one.
Yeah.
They still trying to this day, thinking they get here. Oh, you're right, man. When we can, and I think that let me see here. Maybe what we do is we don't want to lift up the ones who is doing something or become something, because we internally can't see ourselves as that. You know how I can't see myself as doing that, because it's not because we have a bad view of them. It's because we have a negative view of ourselves.
Yeah.
He a lawyer. So I'm gonna talk about him. But poo-poo over here that just got out of jail, I'm gonna celebrate him because I have such low self-esteem.
Yes, sir.
That he just think he's something.
Yeah.
Well, he should.
Yes.
He should. And you should be proud of what he has done.
Yeah.
But instead, no, poo-poo got out. He was down there robbing gas station and he finally got out. We're going to go celebrate and hang out with him.
Hey, think about it, man. Back in the 60s and the 70s, when you saw a black brother or sister with a nice car going to college, somebody in your family, you said, boy, look here, I want to be like them one day, man.
Right.
And today that's out the window, man, because like you say, everybody wants to start today and be on top today.
Yes.
Life takes some work, man, and a lot of folks don't want to put in that time, man.
You don't want to put it in. What they call it, the microwave society is where
we're
the microwave society. I figure I can put that thing in there and pop the head tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
Yeah. And
let me tell you, for me personally, I don't know what it has done with you, but there's a lot of times that me going through this, I've been in this thing. It ain't been a long time, but man, for years I have been working and progressing to get where God wanted me to be. Man, there's been so many times I wanted to quit and I wanted to give up and I wanted to be like, man, this like, God, I don't know, this here right here. Oh no, Lordy. When I did I think this was, I can't remember, 16 or something, when the Lord was working with me. and me and him was fighting. But I say he wasn't fighting because I was fighting. But I opened up and I said, okay. I said I'll do it. And let me tell you, that me saying I will do it. See, this is what I thought that I would do it with. But I thought that okay, I'll do it meant like, Lord, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna become a minister and I'm gonna stand up before the pulpit and I'm gonna preach to your congregation, to your people. I thought that that's what it was all about. He say, now, buddy. now, buddy. Now, buddy. That's what you thinking. But he had such a greater vision on spreading the word, on spreading positivity, on uplifting and encouraging people. I thought it was going before a congregation of a few people, giving a message out of the Bible. But he said, "No, I want you to give a message out of life. I want you to be able to. I'm gonna create a platform where you can bring other people in to give their message out of life."
Yes.
See,
yes.
Here's the thing that I know is that a lot of people won't read the Bible. They won't open it up. They may have heard some talk about Peter. They may have heard some talk about Noah, about Jesus. They done heard the talk.
Right.
See, when they get an opportunity to hear and see a Kenne Wayne that they can touch, that's right here, that has gone through some things, and he can tell them about grace, and he can tell them about mercy, and he can tell them about the things. See, at that point, then they can connect with a higher power. Because guess what? See, they might not get to connect with Noah, but they can connect with Kenne.
Yes.
And see, and then Kenne can say, "Look here, let me tell you about a man." See, it's that what we have to understand. Like every day when we live this life, when I say, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We are all here to encourage, to sow seeds out here. Nothing. I personally don't feel like anything that you've gone through, you try to hold it in. I feel like everything that you have done, you'd be like, man, let me sow these seeds in you, show you how you can do this.
Yes.
And do that.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story, a situation I went through in life. This is probably around 2014, 15, man. I went one day to pick up my youngest son from school, man, and my cell phone rang, and it was my wife. She was just crying. I'm like, hey, what's wrong? She said, the doctor called me and told me I had cancer. Man, it's like something hit me. Boom! So I said, hey, look here. You gotta pull yourself together. I don't want to bring the kids back home and you crying like that. I got kids, my oldest is 40, my youngest is 19, so at the time he was maybe 10, 11 years old, and that changed me in life, man. I prayed and I told God, I said, God, you can take all this fame, all this attention. I don't need none of that. I said, what I'm asking for you to do is to keep my wife, to heal her first, and keep her alive. Not even for me, for my kids and my grandkids. And after going through that, man, that changed life, the way I see life, and just to walk a different path that I was walking before, and I don't know if you ever lost people. A lot of people have never lost nobody in life before to understand, hey, man, that can change and make you see the light different, and I thank God, a year and a half later, she got a telephone call and the doctor said, you're cancer free.
Amen.
So I walk in a different light today.
Right.
You know, and because I made a promise to him that if he would heal her, I follow a different path.
Yeah.
You know, and no, I'm not sitting down here and saying that you know, I'm a holy roly or nothing like that. But as a man, I see life different.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And that's you know what that says, Kenny. Sometimes we get caught up in these things, material things, until something shakes us and we understand it ain't about this stuff, man.
No,
We,
no.
we get so caught up when we can say, Lord, you can have all this material stuff. You can have all this.
Yeah.
See, that's what people, you know, when they get there and they, some people be sick on that. When you on your sick bed, you don't care about your car.
No, no,
You
no.
don't care about no car. You don't care about no house. That's what when you was talking about these people that out here doing anything for this money. Let me tell you something. If you don't have integrity, if you don't have character, that money don't mean nothing at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
It don't mean a thing.
Yes, sir.
Not a thing. Let me tell you something. If I had $1 million and if the Lord could bring my mama back, you can have that $1 million.
Yes.
I said it last night. If I could just, I got a birthday coming up Saturday. And every year on my birthday, I used to call my mom and say, Mama, we made it one more year. If I had $1 million, I would give it all up to make that phone call and her to answer. And I say, Mama, we made it one more year.
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of folks don't understand that, man, you know. And it's, but we have to go through life sometime and go through those type of things to put us in a different way so we can see. You know, you see folks that's running around here that used to be rough and tough 30, 40 years ago, and you say, oh, they different now. Well, life will change you.
Yes.
You know, and it's not that no fight, none of that. Life itself will change you in the smoothest ways.
Yes, indeed.
It'll break the strongest, man, break you down, man, you know. And, you know, that's what these youngsters have to realize too, man, today. Just because you think you tough and rough today, you won't be like that forever.
Right. You know what they used to say in school? You know, you think you the toughest. That's one more a little bit tougher than you.
Oh, yeah.
You think you the baddest cat on the block?
Yeah.
That one more right around the corner. Get a little bit better than you.
Yeah. And not only that, man, that life, if you live long enough, life will let you know. The body gonna let you know. You know, man, I can't move like I used to could move. Right. You know, you might have been the baddest boxer. I can't box the way I used to. You know, so you look at life different. You approach it different, man. You know, so if more young brothers and sisters realize that, man, you know, it's the sisters too. These young ladies, man. I see these videos on YouTube and stuff, man. These young ladies fight, man. I mean, they fight worse than the guys, man. You know, and I'm like, whoa, you know. But that's where they're at these days, you know. Hey, man, we just got to pray and keep on, you know, keep on moving, man. You know, for the better.
Yes, sir. Well, look here, Kenny. I got, you know, this last thing here. You know, I'm gonna give you this. Well, I'm gonna ask you a question. You know, I said that night on the show. I got a birthday coming up, and I know you might not want to do it, but you know, if you could say happy birthday to me, or look, I was gonna ask if you could do a little bit of my angel. Now you don't have to, because I'm gonna go back and listen to it anyway. I already put it. I put it on Facebook. I went and put the YouTube on Facebook today. I don't know if y'all ain't never heard it, but y'all need to listen to it. I'm telling you right now.
So when is your birthday coming up?
My birthday is Saturday.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a recording for you, singing "Happy Birthday," and you can play it on the live or whatever for you.
Man, look, you know what? I so appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, but what I do want you to do, Kenny, and I thank you so much for coming. But what I want you to do, I'm gonna give you this last, these last few minutes, man. I'm gonna shut my own mouth. I'm supposed to be shutting up, but I'm like, I'm one of them real fans. I couldn't shut up for nothing. I'm over here just get it. I'm gonna shut up over here, and what I want you to do is whatever's on your heart to say, whatever message you want to leave behind. Man, it's all yours. You have your way. It is the Kenne Wayne hour. Go ahead, Kenny, do your thing.
Hey, I'd like to ask that all the young brothers and sisters out there to respect one another, treat each other with kindness and love, and remember that somebody love you, mama, daddy, brother, sister. Just be mindful of other people, and like you said, man, we've got to stop all this killing, because once you do that, you can't bring that person back, and you have to live with that for the rest of your life. You may be mad and get in a fight or whatever and pull that trigger, man. When you pull that trigger, you rearranging your life forever. So I'm asking that all the young brothers and sisters out here that's listening to me, let's come together and do the right thing in life.
Amen. Amen. Kenny, I greatly appreciate you taking the time out and coming and sharing and being open and honest and transparent right here. It is such a privilege to have you. It really is.
Yes,
I
yes.
thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. And as I say to each and every time I'm on this show, man, the guests that have come across this platform, and y'all go and support them. It doesn't take anything. It don't take nothing to go to Facebook and like somebody's post. It doesn't take anything to go and share. This man is out here performing. It don't take y'all can go to his shows. Y'all can go and support what he's doing. He's been out here in the industry, and he has paved the way for so many. Let's not forget the legends that have paved the way, and he's one of the ones that have done it. And to all the other guests that have come across this platform that are out here encouraging and uplifting, that are coming here, pouring out seeds that they don't have to.
Yes, yes.
Let's learn how to support one another. Look here, this world has taught us how to tear each other down, but let me tell you, my worthless 2 cents table talk is trying to teach us how to lift each other up. And I'm going to keep on doing it until the good Lord say, don't do it no more, country boy. I'm going to keep on doing it until he say,
keep on pushing.
I'm going to keep on doing it. Well, look here, Kenny, I thank you. And like I say to all you people every time before I get ready to get out of here, wait a minute. Y'all see it? Your boy dressed up. And I got that old oil I had on. Look here, as I say before I get ready to leave every time, I love each and every one of you unconditionally, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Miss Kenne Wayne, I thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one now. Yeah, hell, we are out of here. Thank you, Kenny.